My beloved child, be still and listen. These words I speak are not by chance. They are meant for your heart today. Many of my children live their days with a quiet ache inside. On the outside, they smile, but deep within, they feel like they are slowly slipping away. You wonder why peace feels distant, why joy no longer fills your mornings, why every effort feels like it collapses before your eyes. My child, these are not meaningless struggles. They are signs, 10 clear signs that you are failing, not just in the eyes of the world, but in the depth of your soul. And I am not revealing these signs to condemn you, but to awaken you, to show you that there is still hope, still life, still victory waiting for you in me. If you listen with an open heart, I will show you the path out of failure and into purpose. I see you. I see the tears you've cried in the darkness where no one else could see. I hear the questions you whisper to yourself. Why does nothing change? Why do I always end up here? And my child, I want you to know that you are not invisible to me. I know every wound and every hidden burden. That is why you must pay attention to the signs. The first sign that you are failing is when you stop dreaming. You stop believing that there is more, that I still have plans for your life. Without vision, you drift, and without hope, your spirit grows weary. The second sign is when you compare yourself to others, measuring your worth by their progress instead of my love for you. This robs you of gratitude and joy. The third sign is when prayer becomes rare in your life, when you try to carry burdens alone instead of laying them at my feet. My child, these are early signs that your heart is slipping, and I am gently calling you back. Even when you see failure, I see hope. I have declared in my word, the righteous fall 7 times, but they rise again. That means failure is not your identity. It is only a moment. Yet hear this truth. The fourth sign of failure is when you stop rising after you fall. When you stay down and accept defeat as your destiny. And the fifth sign is when fear becomes the master of your choices, keeping you trapped instead of moving forward in faith. My beloved, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. My promise to you is this: no matter how many times you fall, I will lift you up if you reach for my hand. I will never forsake you. I will turn your valleys into testimonies of my glory. Think of Gideon, my servant. When I called him, he said, I am the least in my family, and my clan is the weakest. He looked at himself through the lens of failure. Yet I called him mighty warrior. And with only 300 men, I gave him victory over a vast army. The sixth sign of failure is when you believe lies about who you are instead of trusting my truth. Gideon thought he was unworthy, but I saw his destiny. My child, you may also see yourself as too broken, too small, too weak. But I see a warrior, chosen and anointed. When you define yourself by your weakness, you are failing. But when you trust my word about you, you step into your true identity. Listen to my heart for you. Failing in life is not just about lost money, missed chances, or broken relationships. It is about the condition of your soul. The seventh sign of failure is when you ignore the gentle voice of my spirit within you. I whisper to guide you, to warn you, to comfort you. But when you silence me, you walk blindly into trouble. The eighth sign is when bitterness and unforgiveness take root in your heart. Every time you hold on to anger, it poisons your spirit and steals your joy. But hear me, my child. I have not left you. Even when you are bitter, even when you are distant, my love remains. You are not beyond my reach. Lift your eyes, for I am still near. If you want to rise from failure, you must walk in my guidance. My word says, those who humble themselves will be exalted. The ninth sign of failure is when you reject correction, when pride makes you unwilling to learn, unwilling to admit your mistakes. Pride is a heavy chain that blinds you from growth. And finally, the 10th sign of failure is when you stop seeking my kingdom first. When you chase the world's approval, wealth, or recognition above my presence, you will always feel empty. But if you seek me first, everything else will be added. My child, start your mornings with prayer, not as a habit, but as your lifeline. Say these words: Father, guide my steps today. I cannot do this without you. When you make me your priority, failure loses its grip. Do not wait, my beloved. Time is moving, and the enemy desires to keep you trapped in cycles of defeat. Every day you ignore these signs, the burden grows heavier. You tell yourself you'll change tomorrow, but tomorrow is not promised. My spirit is stirring you now, because this is the moment for your breakthrough. Do not settle for a life of quiet failure when I have called you to victory. The alarms are sounding, and I am calling you back before destruction comes. Return to me now, while there is still time. Now, take a step of faith. Do not only listen, respond. Write these 10 signs down. Reflect on them in prayer. Ask me to show you which ones are present in your life, and I will reveal them gently. Open my word daily and let it wash over your spirit. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, not those who drag you deeper into failure. And share this message, not for your glory, but because there are others lost in the same struggle. You are not called to live defeated. You are called to live in victory. Remember this truth: failure does not define you. My love does. These 10 signs may be warnings, but they are not the end of your story. Just as I lifted Elijah when he thought his life was over, just as I raised Gideon from weakness into victory, I will lift you. Your story is not over. Your destiny is not canceled. Your hope is not dead. You are mine, chosen, loved, and held in my hand. If you turn back to me, I will turn your failure into a testimony that will shine for others to see. This is my word for you today. Keep it close to your heart. Rise each morning with prayer, walk each day with faith, and end each night in thanksgiving. You are not failing. You are rising. If this message has spoken to you, stay connected to my voice daily, for I will continue to guide you step by step. Your breakthrough is near. Stay faithful, stay prayerful, and stay in my presence.